Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they were ringing it down a couple yards shy of the 30. At their own 28-yard line. Play action this time with Love. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Packers at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Love, they go play action now. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the...
He's got him in, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. When you look at this Packers defense, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Avoids him at the 40. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10.
48-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Going deep for Walker.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Pacheco.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
Let's go. 60 reps. 60, ready?
Out of his end zone. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to rush coming, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Open man is playing. He's got it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 14. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashard Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
White. Set, huh?
Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Love. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Setting up a screen for Judkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how to sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Jenkins is in. Touchdown, Packers.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I should probably sign it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
50, green. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
Set, ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Following the interception, Love. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blue strike. Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Throwing. Love. And he will find his man on the outside. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
17. Green Jack. Blaster. 6. Set, hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Quinshon Judkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
A gain of 30. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw right side. It's pulled in by Bryant. And he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Smith up the middle. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
It's 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Love. This one is complete to Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Off the play fake, Love. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Working out of the gun. Love. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33.
Here's Love. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Number ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red, sight, sticky.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Love now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Black swap. Let's go. Blue check. Ready?
Trying to hammer it into Judkins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Smith as they try to run some clock. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. Finding Walker complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Mahomes. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Again to Smith out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10.
Lock, ready, red, hunt.
Love. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here's first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's second and 10.
Come on, drill green. Ready?
One last shot now for Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
Well, this was a fun one to do.